Okay, so now I've showed you everything that I'm packing in my carry-on. It's time to talk about my kids. I'm traveling with my 7-year-old twins, a boy and a girl, for the 7-night cruise. And we're doing our darndest to get everything into carry-on bags for our trip. So you may be wondering, what do you need to pack for your kids for your cruise? And I've got you completely covered. I'm going to walk you through all the clothes that I'm going to pack for them for this trip. First things first, this is their suitcase. It's not a standard like full-size carry-on. They've got these kid-size roller bags. I really like this kind because they can color on it. It comes with like dry erase markers and they can color on their suitcase while we're waiting like at our gate or whatever. And then it's got these 2 compartments inside. What we typically do is we fill one compartment with clothing and then the other compartment with shoes, accessories, beach bags, their underwater camera, their binoculars. I'll probably throw the first aid kit, some other stuff in there. So what is going to go in this bag? It's really loud. Okay. First things first, airport outfits. So what I do is I set aside their outfits for the airport, which consist of a t-shirt, pants, leggings for my daughter, jeans for my son, as well as a hoodie, or in my son's case, like a little sweater. It's like a little half button down, quarter button down sweater. And then my daughter, I'm gonna pack her just like a hoodie sweatshirt. So that way they have something to snuggle up with on the plane, as well as something to throw over their clothes if they get cold in the evenings on the boat. So check on that. We are flying in the night before. So what I'm packing for is technically a 7-night cruise plus 1 night in a hotel. So we've got 9 days, 8 nights. And because we're flying out in the afternoon, we're actually just gonna rewear our airport clothes for the flight back on disembarkation day. So that's that. I'm just gonna set these aside. Next up is this cube, and this big cube is actually going in my carry-on bag, and this is our night 1 bag for our first hotel night in Fort Lauderdale. I don't want the kids opening their suitcases and like rummaging through all of my carefully packed clothing on that first night in the hotel before embarkation day. So what I do is I just put all of our essentials, 1 set of pajamas, 1 set of undergarments, as well as our outfits for embarkation day in this cube. So everything's ready to go. We don't have to completely tear apart our other suitcases. In fact, I don't think my kids will have to open their suitcases at all that first night at the hotel. They won't have to unpack anything until we get into our cruise cabin. So here we go. So bear in mind, I've already got 1 set of pajamas in here and 1 set of clothes and a set of airport clothes to cover my first and my last day of travel. So that covers 3 days worth of clothes already. I just have 6 more to go. And for that, each of my kids will get a medium-sized travel cube. These are from Easy Packing. I really like these because they're clear on all sides so you can see everything that's in the packing cube. What I'm gonna pack for my son and my daughter. Okay, another set of pajamas, 6 pairs of shorts. I've already pressed them and lightly starched them just so they hold up a little bit better and they're not so wrinkly when we get on the cruise. Just a variety, gray, a pair of athletic shorts, a couple pairs of khaki shorts, navy. You'll notice I try to stick to like a similar color theme for both of my kids. I do a lot of blues and greens for my son. I do a lot of pinks and greens for my daughter just to make it easier for them to mix and match their clothing. So he's got 6 pairs of shorts, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tops, okay? Just a variety. I personally do not pick daily outfits for my kids. I just kind of make sure everything's kind of in the same color category. Green, blue, 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 green, green and blue. You're sensing the trend here, right? So that way he can just kind of mix and match. We'll figure that out when we get on the ship. So 6 pairs of shorts, 6 shirts that I'll fold up. I'll take those off the hangers. And then you may be wondering what you need to do for formal night. For my son, I'm going to take this sweatshirt out because he already has one, so we can, one less thing to pack there. what I did is I just went to my local secondhand kids clothing store and I just bought him a little navy blazer. So he'll be able to pair this with any of his khaki shorts. So little khaki shorts, a little navy blazer, as well as I've gotten him a dress shirt, and he's got a couple of ties, like clip-on ties around here somewhere. But so I've got him a dress shirt, and then for another night he might pair this or like a polo underneath his blazer as well. To save space, since we are doing carry-on only, I am actually not packing dress shoes for my son. So when my kids travel, we are Crocs people. My son and daughter wear Crocs all the time. Okay, so these are their shoes. These are like their go-to everywhere shoes. They will wear these to the airport with socks. Yes, we wear socks and Crocs. We're from the Midwest. It's what we do. They will wear these to the airport. They will wear these on our hiking excursions. They will wear them to dinner. So yes, on formal night, my son is going to be wearing his navy blue Crocs. I think it's adorable. If you think it's tacky, I'm sorry, but we're just not packing dress shoes. So they've got those Crocs. And then I've also packed flip-flops and sandals for the pool. So they're really only traveling with 2 pairs of shoes, flip-flops and Crocs. And the Crocs are going to be on their feet when they fly, so we really only have to pack the flip-flops. That saves a ton of space in their suitcase. Okay, so that's my son, just his main outfits, as well as I think I packed 7 pairs of underwear and 3 pairs of socks. So next up, we've got my daughter. So like I said, we've got her travel outfit over here. So that's day 1 and day 9. And then we've got her embarkation day outfit in this cube. So that's a 3rd day. So now we're just looking at the 6 days on the cruise that we need to get her covered for. So my daughter she likes her dresses. Okay, so if your girls like to wear shorts and t-shirts every day, just, pack 6 shorts, 6 t-shirts, call it a day. They can mix and match, do whatever. If something gets really dirty, you can just do laundry on the boat. It's not a big deal. So 1 set of pajamas, and then I've got 4 dresses for her, just little fun sundresses. She really likes to wear the long ones. It's just how she rolls. Okay, so 4 dresses. Then I've also got 2 pairs of shorts and 2 tops for her. Just because we were on some of our excursion days, like we're doing a Mayan ruins tour and we're doing a cave tour. So there we go. So 4 dresses and then 2 pairs of shorts with tops. So that's 6 days worth of clothing. And because she does love her dresses, those can double for evening wear. With my son as well, you'll notice there's a couple of polos in there, lightweight cotton polos, great for running around, especially on the day at sea, but then they can also wear it to dinner. So double duty. And then for our 2 formal nights, we're going to do one. I'm not entirely convinced we're going to be attending both formal nights, quite frankly. My kids don't seem too thrilled about sitting in a dining room and dressing up, so I'm not putting too much effort into. So we've got 1 dress, which is kind of fancier for my daughter, and then for her other formal night, you guys, so like this has got tulle and like a little ribbon, but it's still cotton material, so it's comfy. And then for her other formal night, it's just a little jumper. I got it at Target. It's cute, but it's not super formal. We're doing Royal Caribbean. So you'll see people in formal dresses, but I feel like with kids, you get a lot more leeway. And then 1 nicer sweater as a cover up for her in the evenings, over her dresses, other than just her hoodie. So there you have it. So that's 6 days worth of clothes for my kids. I'm going to do my best to fold all of that up and put it in 1/2 of their suitcase. That's my plan there. And then I'm just going to pull over. Oh, and then I also have socks and underwear for my daughter. And then I'm going to just pull over some other stuff. So I kind of talked in my other video, in my carry-on only video, about what I'm packing for myself. Our first aid kit, our beach bag, my sunglasses, my electronics, all that stuff. All that is in my other video, and I'll link to that. But let's talk about just some other kid-specific things. First of all, hats. For beach day, or if you're going to be out in the sun. My son really likes his floppy hat, and my daughter has her little floral hat. as well as sunglasses. We're just bringing cheapies with because my kids are notorious for losing their sunglasses. We're also trying something new this time, bringing sunglass straps with. I'm thinking maybe this will help us not lose our sunglasses as much. I don't know. We'll see. My daughter, right now, I'm tentatively planning on, everything's in shower caps for shoes here. She's got one pair of flip-flops for the pool, and then I think I'm going to pack her a second pair of like dressier sandals for the evening. I think that's my plan. And then my son just has the one pair of flip-flops. So he's got his flip-flops, his Crocs, and he's good to go. I'm also packing these little drawstring bags. That way when we go on excursions and port days, if I don't want to keep everything in my bag, my backpack, like put the kids in charge of their water bottles, or if they want to bring stuff with, or just for running around on the boat, we may or may not use them, but it's nice to have these cute little drawstring backpacks, and they don't take up a whole lot of space. So there's that, as well as, okay, our car seats. If you have kids that are under 40 pounds, is that any kid that pre-booster seat, I feel for you, and I'm very sorry. It's just difficult traveling in general. But once your kids reach booster seat age, we use MyFold car seats. It's that thick. MyFold, MIFOLD. And it just unfolds like this, and it sets, how do I do that? Oh, okay, I expand that so your kid just sits in the seat, and then the seatbelt goes through these red parts, and then there's a chest strap here to pull the chest strap down. These are a lifesaver. We're doing like shuttles to the hotel and the cruise ship, so I'm not even sure if we'll need them because we're going to be on buses and things, but in case we end up in a van or in an Uber, these have been an absolute lifesaver traveling the last couple of years. We absolutely love them. Then the last thing that I think I'm going to talk about is we're also bringing pictures from home. So my kids, I'll probably do a separate video of like what's in our carry-on for our flight. So they'll each use a school backpack. I'll put some activity books, probably their tablets, headphones, snacks, water bottles, stuff like that. But we also kind of do our best to travel with pictures. So I know a lot of you have pictures on your cell phone. That's great. If your kids get homesick, this is a great option. This I made for my daughter after we went to Seattle last year, and we had a complete meltdown over missing of anyone, the dog. So I ended up taking all of these pictures of the family dog, Raisin, and I put them, here's my daughter holding the pup. And so now whenever we travel, we always take our pictures of Raisin with, so that if she's missing the dog, we have pictures for her to flip through. So that's a good idea. Bring with, pictures of friends or family members in case little ones get homesick while you're traveling. So that's it. That's what I pack for my kids, my 7-year-old twins, on a 7-night warm weather cruise. I think I will be back to share more videos about what we pack in our carry-on, what we pack in our excursion bag, what we pack in our beach bag, as well as what's in my carry-on only bag for our cruise. We are ready to go. We leave tomorrow, so I have a lot of rolling, folding, and packing to do. Bye, guys.